Picture this. Your 12-year-old begs buying Prime. Every kid's school has one. $5, tiny bottle. You say no, overpriced. Kid says everyone has it. You buy it. Kid doesn't drink. Just takes photo Instagram, puts bottle desk, showing friends. Next week, doesn't care anymore. New trend arrived. Bottle sits, desk untouched. You paid $5. Instagram prop lasted 3 days. That's Prime business model. Company worth $1.2 billion selling kids who don't even drink it. Today we're breaking down how Prime went from fastest growing beverage brand to 90% profit collapse. Why building empire on hype always fails. And what happens when your customers are 12-year-olds chasing trends? Now let's get into it. How KSI and Logan Paul lost their $1.2 billion Prime empire. Quick note, this info comes from multiple sources. If something's wrong, drop a comment. We make economics so simple that anyone with zero knowledge can understand. Before Prime was drink, it was storyline. Started long before single bottle hit shelf. Years, KSI, Logan Paul. Full-time internet enemies, yelling into cameras, dropping diss tracks, turning drama into views. First boxing match 2018, sold out 20,000 seats, Manchester Arena, pulled around 2.25 million live viewers, generated over 1.3 million pay-per-view buys, up to 11 million revenue. 2019 did again. Rematch Staples Center LA, packed 12,000 fans, around 2 million PPV buys worldwide. Millions kids picked sides, Team KSI or Team Logan. Then, January 2022, these enemies suddenly went Instagram saying actually business partners now made drink together. Years fans watched punch each other. Now, shaking hands, selling bottles, that's why Prime exploded fast. First year retail pulled about 250 million sales. 2023 on track past 1.2 billion annual revenue. Even UK demand got crazy. 400 pounds, 12 pack. This what happens, attached product storyline already has tens millions viewers, years emotional buildup. Kids didn't care. Electrolyte ratios cared their side. Team Logan, Team KSI made better drink. Buying Prime how you voted? When Prime finally hit UK early 2023, whole thing went nuclear. Stores putting one bottle limits, kids flipping bottles 10 times retail. At point wasn't hydration anymore, full-blown underground economy run middle schoolers. This where story quietly shifts. Most people buying Prime weren't actually thirsty. Wanted bottle Instagram stories. Some kids even filling empty bottles tap water so friends think scored rare flavors. Like buying designer bag, keeping it closet, just saying you own it. Once novelty faded, something unexpected happened. People actually tasted it. That's when crack showed. Athletes still trusted Gatorade. Anyone wanted caffeine, stuck Red Bull Monster. Everyone else just kept buying whatever tasted better, cost less. Short moment, Prime looked like future beverages. Kind brand could bulldoze entire category. Second lines disappeared. Resellers walked away. Sales stopped acting like rocket. That's when real truth surfaced. Prime's biggest issue wasn't taste price even influencers behind. Real problem showed once hype settled, Prime never picked lane, tried being sports drink, lifestyle, drink hydration, drink energy, drink all same time. Confused everybody. Athletes, parents, even kids buying just film TikTok videos. When Prime hydration launched, looked like Gatorade didn't behave like one. When doctors looked, most said this, not sports drink, meant it. Real hydration drinks replace what lose when sweat. Sodium, carbs, electrolytes. Prime barely had any of those things. Carried just 10 to 30 milligrams sodium. Almost no sugar. Way more potassium most athletes actually need. Coaches hated it. Trainers warned players avoid. Some athletes claimed made them feel worse, not better. Exact opposite what sports drink supposed doing. Think buying running shoes that look cool but hurt feet when actually running, great for photos, terrible for purpose. Then Prime Energy launched. That's when everything truly went nuclear. Each can had 200 milligrams caffeine, equal 2 Red Bulls, roughly 6 cans, Coke, kids chugging like fruit juice. Schools started banning out panic, made parents posting warnings online. News stations ran full segments treating like public health hazard. Prime suddenly stuck strange no man's land. Too intense kids, not trusted athletes, confusing everyone else. Then lawsuits arrived. Claims PFAS, so-called forever chemicals allegedly found bottles. Questions whether labeling clear enough. Complaints about how caffeine disclosed. Even governments poking around, seeing what exactly going on. Thing about consumer products? Moment safety becomes question, hype evaporates almost instantly. But even that wasn't final hit. Health panic loud, real death blow quieter. Something behind scenes revealed exactly why Prime's rise never built last. UK first big warning sign. Prime's revenue dropped 70% year over year. Profit fell more than 90%. Brand once couldn't stay. Shelves suddenly, warehouses full products nobody wanted. Then came supplier drama. Prime owed $68 million Refresco, one company's bottles drinks. When behind payments that big means one thing. Cash flow problems, hype huge, money coming in wasn't matching money going out. Prime wasn't built like Coca-Cola Pepsi. Companies can burn cash decades. Built like influencer drop, big spike, fast fade. Lawsuits didn't help. Legal fees, label audits, PR disasters, each drained more focus, more cash. Brand can survive hype dying, can survive bad press, cannot survive all that. Plus collapsing sales, plus financial fires burning behind scenes. Prime built. Loud, messy, meme-driven moment, powered kids, treat brands same way, treat TikTok trends. Fun week, forgotten weekend. Exactly what happened. Prime. Same kids once thought Prime. Liquid gold suddenly grew bored. Discovered new drinks, new creators, new obsessions. Real problem wasn't kids moving on. Prime never built anything. People who don't move on, adults don't care. Influencer drama, teens don't want drinking something younger. Brother still thinks cool. That's why Prime's entire identity stayed stuck. A world where neon packaging YouTube beef mattered, long after buyers aged out that world. Meanwhile, cultural taste shifted. Same. Gen Z once begged parents. Prime started choosing cleaner, calmer brands. Drinks real function, real ingredients, real purpose. Celsius became Fitness Flex. Liquid IV became Hydration Fix. Alani Nu became Lifestyle Pick. That's what really killed momentum. Prime aged exactly way trends do. Suddenly, without warning. Fall. Prime was an accident. Reminder, when brand built hype, instead substance, moment hype dies. Product has stand own. Prime clearly wasn't ready that test, like building house, only front wall. Looks amazing from street. Walk around back, nothing there. Whole thing falls first. Strong wind. What now? Does Prime pull comeback, pretend whole mess, part plan? Or final chapter brand peak faster TikTok trend? Here's question. You paid $5 bottle. Your kid bought for Instagram photo, not drinking. Company made $1.2 billion doing this millions. Kids. Profits collapsed 90% year later. Were you buying drink or funding influencer empire built on hype, not substance? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos.